Hey everyone, welcome to the Doll's House American Diner part 6, and I'm excited about this one. Let's get straight on with it. Right, here we are then. So I've put in the part of the window frame here. There's got another division to put in here. Meanwhile, what I've done is I've cut out the door section, and then I've cut out, I'm going to call it a frame at the moment, which is the same width as the wooden dowels are going to fit around it, which match the window frames. So I'll get on with that and then we'll come back. Right, here we are then at this point. So I've now fitted all the divisional sections for the windows. That frame is all now glued in as well. I've cut the hole for the door. I've put the support frame around the door. I've also added this cross section here because obviously as I glue it to the rest of the base, there'll just be a gap here, and that would like a step as you come into the door. So that's all done now. I've just got the door here that was cut out. It seems a little bit bland to me. So what I'm thinking of doing is possibly just cutting a sort of oval section in the middle there, and then put some glass in it, or I may just cut a square out the inside and put some glass in it, just to spruce it up a little bit. But that's it for now. I'll decide what I'm actually doing with the door. That does fit in there, so it's a bit wonky. There you go. So anyway, I'll get on with that, and when I've worked it out, I'll show you what I'm doing with it. Okay, what I've decided to do, as you can probably see here, is the theory being I'm going to cut this out, and then the theory being I'm going to get some cardboard or something like that, possibly cut a shape like that for the top and bottom, so it adds a bit of interest to the door itself. And obviously I'll put some perspex in there so it looks like glass. That's the theory. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so that's that section done. Now the plan is, if it's going to work out, bit of cardboard from an old box, and as I say, the plan is to put it on here and make some kind of pattern to make it look a bit more snazzy, but that may go completely against me, we'll see. There we are. So this is the theory. 2 for each side, obviously. 2 tops, 2 bottoms. So I mean, it's not really perfect. You kind of get the idea. No, you don't. That's rubbish. So that's going to fit. Give that kind of impression. And of course, this will do the same on that side. And of course, repeat it on this side of the door. And in theory, there was some glass in between all those parts. So there we go. That's the first side included. You get a kind of impression of what's going to happen now. And of course, as usual, I've decided to make life difficult for myself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get more of the, I'm going to call it the framing wood that I had around the windows, this stuff. And I'm going to make an inner frame that will strengthen the door. Not that anybody's going to be in or out of it. But it'll also supply a support for the pretend glass that goes in. So I'll get on with that and I'll come back. So here we are, once again. I've decided to make my life really difficult. So I put additional ports, just for detail really. So I put a cross piece here. It's not going to serve any purpose apart from decoration. And this side, obviously. So once I'm going to call it glass. The glass is in, that should look quite reflective. And I'll put some little detail, you know, a door handle, that kind of thing. Right? Possibly, knowing me, I'm going to try and avoid it. On the inside of the door, I might try and put, you know, those bars you push down as an emergency exit. I'll have to see, how I go. Okay then, this is the plan. Looking at it as it is, this is the inside of the diner. Now I've got to put tiling here, where at the side of where the tables and benches will be, also here. So what I've done, I've cut this into 4 sections of 4, which is absolutely perfect in size. So that should fit on there. I've got another piece here, which will cut down obviously, so it fits in there. Cut that off, and then what's left on that side should fit on there. So that should go, and hopefully that'll work lovely, hopefully. There we go then. As before when we did the floor, I'm just going to peel it all off. I want to get it all nicely lined up where possible. And get it all nicely lined up wherever possible. And hopefully, there's lots of hopefullys, get it nice and neat. Down like that. That's so much better than I expected. So that's the first one. That's gone down lovely. First time for anything, I suppose. So what we'll do now is I'll get this section cut off level, and we'll finish this section and then move on to that one. So there we go, we've got this piece measured off, cut off. Let's see if we can get it placed neatly. Would be nice. There's a nice steady continuation with that wall there. That is lovely. That's going to look really nice when we get the benches up against it. Superb. Same as before, I'll get this piece measured and cut off. It probably looks like it's going to be there actually. So it's nice, we get that done and we'll put that down. Okay. There we go, peel off the backing. And again, as careful as possible. In actual fact, I think it's that way. That's it. Keeping what I hope to be the neat and tidy side towards the door. A little bit like that. That's nice. And then what we'll do is, as you've probably observed, here, here, here and here are slight gaps. So what I'll do is I'll cut those sections off here and I'll stick those on individually to complete the whole run. So there we go, let's just pop this one, hopefully. nice and neatly. Just there. That's super. Just got one more to go. Some of them, once you've cut them, it's actually quite fiddly to get the protective covering off so you can get to the actual tile. You've got some decent nails to pluck away at it to achieve that goal. There we go. That's that side complete. Just this side to do. So there we have the completed section. The inside of the wall, it's lovely and shiny as you can see. So this is the inside obviously, and all the benches and so forth will be sitting here. Doorway and second section where the other seating and bench, table sorry, will be. So I'm happy with that. It's come out really, really nice. I can't wait to do the rest of the actual inside now with that, with the walls. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I've just had a bit of a play with some of this tiling, and I think this must be fate. That is perfectly fitted size-wise for me to do that. I think that will complete the whole look inside entirely. And then what I'll do is I'll blanket colour across the window frame section and around the door, obviously, a fixed colour. So that will blend in nicely within the tiles. I think I might do that. Okay, once again, backing off. I think the trick I'm learning as I'm going along is, as with any project really, take your time, don't rush it. Don't put it on, place it on. There we go, that's lovely. That's it, so another one here, and just a little bit at the end there to complete that. You know me. Let's make life difficult for ourselves. Sticky, sticky. Once again, placing, not putting, not in a race. There we go. I think we're almost down. There. That's lovely. I love those two little tiles together there. It blends in lovely with those two. I hadn't actually noticed that, if I'm honest. So that's those two. One little bit left to go on this corner section here. There you go. Doesn't that look super? Well, I think it does. Obviously the door's not attached yet, but it does. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I have the glass fitted in, so that's good to go. And I think that looks absolutely super. Really clean, really classy, and a lovely finish. That's super. Just the rest of the interior to go. Well, once again, we've come to a 15-minute part. I did say I was trying to keep it to 12, didn't I? Yeah, a little bit over. Not too bad. Anyway, nearly finished one wall. Got the door to fit, obviously, the glass to put in. I really appreciate you getting this far. I'm so sorry they're getting longer and longer. And I still didn't get to show you what I wanted to. Same as last time. But we are moving forward, that's the main thing. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Lights are flashing. It's thunder and lightning outside. So don't forget to press the like button, ring the little bell so you know next time I upload an update, and stay safe out there because it's still around and we want to be safe. See you later.